Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Genshin Impact, and today we are diving into the developers' official notes that just hit the Genshin Impact website, diving a little bit more in depth on the Unreconciled Stars event. Now, if you don't already know, there is several phases of this event. We're going to be breaking it down, telling you guys when each phase will come out, the duration of those phases, how the rewards are collected, kind of what the overall view of this said event is, and then basically just try to set you guys up to make sure that you are ready to go when phase 1 drops tomorrow, November 16th. But before we dive in, as always, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. We've got about 80% of my viewership is not subscribed to my channel according to the YouTube algorithm. So with all that out of the way, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at the Unreconciled Stars event. I'm going to be giving you guys an overview in this video of the different phases, when they start, the duration of those events, kind of how the event system or the event reward system works, the event shop, that kind of stuff. And like I said, in the next coming days, make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you know exactly when I drop the videos. But I'm going to be giving you guys in-depth guide on each individual phase. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how the phase works, and then, you know, basically to make sure what the best practices are and that you are taking advantage of those on day 1 of that specific phase. So let's dive right in here and take a look. Now, like I said, the event is going to be the Unreconciled Stars event. They kind of already gave us a little bit of pre-information to this on, like, what was it, the 14th, I think, of this week, but this one goes a lot more in depth and kind of breaks them down as well into the individual phases and kind of gives us a little bit of overview of exactly how each phase works. But right off the bat, we're going to see some of the really top-notch rewards that I'm super pumped about, and that is going to be Fish, man. I cannot wait to get a copy of her. Now, from my understanding, you get a copy of her just from completing all of the quests this entire event. As you can see down here, you basically complete this, and once you complete the entire, whatever this is, Primogems Pact or whatever, you basically get a copy of Fish for free, baby. So again, I'm super excited. I absolutely can't wait to get a copy of her. I already have pulled her and I believe a second copy of her with that constellation, so this will just add to that constellation. So I'm super excited to get in there and do that, and not to mention the second best thing that, I mean, I'm probably the #1 thing for most people, and that's going to be this crown. If you don't already know, this crown is going to be what you need in order to progress your heroes even further, and not only that, to take advantage of progressing their talents. And oh my god, dude, it's going to be insane if we can farm these during the event. If we can get more than one, that is going to be crazy. So I know a lot of people are going to be raging about that. They already have been raging about that pre-launch on this event on the YouTube platform. So again, get in here, grind this out, and these are going to be the 2 top-tier rewards, in my opinion, that you should be excited for if you are already. And especially, like I said, as a free-to-play account, as we are 100%, we've invested 0 money into an account. I mean, getting a copy of Fish is absolutely insane. If you don't already know, she's OP. Go check out the hundreds of guides of her on YouTube. She is absolutely, you know, awesome. All right, diving into the 3 different stages. So we've got 3 different phases of the video, or not the video, of the event, and that is going to be the Unknown Star, the Star of Deceitful Dreams, and then the Star of Destiny. Now, they do start on 3 different days. So the first one is actually going to be popping off tomorrow, which is going to be 11/16. So it's going to be tomorrow on November 16th of 2020. So make sure to, you know, like I said, tune into my channel and check out the specific video for phase 1 and what you need to do. The next one up is going to start on November 18th, 2020. So only a few days after the first phase launches. So again, we'll have another video, a separate video, all talking about phase 2 and how to, you know, basically get the max out of that event. And then last but not least, they do have phase 3, which is going to be the 11/23. Now, there is something to note about these different events. Now, all 3 of these phases will end on 11/30, so you would no longer be able to participate in any of these phases or anything else, or collect any more resources or rewards from these events, you know, past the, you know, November 30 mark. But during these events, you are going to get a specific currency. Now, this specific currency is going to be the Fading Stars Might and the Fading Stars Essence. And now what you do with these are going to be actually a special event shop. Okay, so this special event shop is going to be only around during the specific event. But what they have went ahead and done is they have added a duration that is longer than the said events. So as you can see here, that the events that you can actually participate in will end on November 30th, but the shop does not close until December 6th. So what that means is you do only have a limited time to actually spend these resources, but don't stress about it if you didn't get in there and actually can grind out every single day and you couldn't get on, let's say, you know, the 30th to make sure to cash those resources out. You technically have until December 6th, because, you know, the developers know that not everybody can play on the specific days and or cash it out. So they're being generous here. They're giving you additional days to get in there and drop those resources, because as it says right here, once the event shop closes, all of those resources, so the Fading Stars Might and the Fading Stars Essence in your possession, will automatically disappear. So therefore, you do not want to hold on to them. You do not want to hoard them. They're not good for any other event in the future. They're going to be locked to this specific event. So you want to make sure that you are utilizing them and popping those things off in game before December 6th. Okay, so that's just one big thing to note. The next thing up that's going to be really, really big to note is going to be you have to have a minimum requirement on your account of an AR 20 rank. So if you don't already know AR ranks by now, then you're probably not anywhere close to AR rank 20, and therefore this doesn't apply to you. But basically, you need to be AR rank 20, and this is going to be why it's very crucial going forward in Genshin Impact that people are in the game grinding out the levels and increasing their AR rank on a constant basis, because there's going to be events that are going to be specifically locked or basically only unlocked at a specific AR rank. And if you are not at that AR rank, then you are going to miss out on that event. So again, minimum requirement AR rank 20. Next time up we've got is going to be a character boost. Now this is very cool. It's very, very unique. So during the specific challenges right here that you are going to partake in for this event, they have went ahead and boost the damage dealt by these characters will be increased by 60%, guys. That is insane. With some of these OP heroes, it's going to be insane. And what I mean by that is it's going to be well, guess what? Number one, Child. They put Child on here on this list as well to get the bonus. They've got Fish on here to get the bonus. I mean, they've got, you know, what is it? Jingling. They've got just insane heroes that are already really, really good damage dealers, buffing their damage, you know, dealt by 60%. So again, very, very cool. Like I said, you know, we'll dive in and do a little bit more information when it comes to the individual phases, but I just wanted to get that information out to let you guys know a lot of the general information when it comes to the event and when to exactly tune in for the different phases. Now, moving right along here, the first event is going to be called the Unknown Star. We're not going to get too heavy into it, but it's basically going to be a scavenger hunt system, right? So as you can see right here in this little thumbnail preview, it's going to highlight a region where this said meteorite or whatever has fallen. You have to search that area, find that fallen meteorite, salvage it, etc., that kind of stuff. And then once you do, you get the resources for that specific event shop. That's basically how that works. Moving on to the next one is going to be the Star of Deceitful Dreams. Again, we're not going to dive too heavy into this, but it's something very similar. The difference is it's actually going to mark these hotspots on your map. You have to go there, fight different stages, fight different rounds of mobs. Once you complete them in a certain timely fashion, then you'll basically get the rewards that will compensate, you know, how good and how well you did. And then obviously the more that you do, the more that you grind, the more resources that you get that you spend in the, you know, the actual in-game shop. Now the second one does have a Star of Deceitful Dreams, like kind of like achievement list. So once you basically salvage or complete these salvage meteorites, so many times you will get additional rewards. And look at all of these freaking Primogems. Oh my god, dude, I'm super excited to get in here and pop these bad boys off, dude, because like I said, I am a 100% free-to-play account, and any free Primogems we can get to pop off free summons to hopefully get some constellations is always welcome. Now, like I said, the last but not least final stage is going to be the Star of Destiny. The Star of Destiny is going to be pretty in-depth and it's kind of complex, but it can be single target and co-op mode, so that's going to be a really big one that a lot of players are going to like. The fact that you can load in with a friend. You can also partake in this together, from my understanding, because these events do require you to spend resin in order to collect the rewards or additional rewards. Co-op should be able to benefit from that as well, so it's not going to be a wasted experience for the co-op players, because I know a lot of people right now are shitting on the co-op, you know, myself included. So again, I do like the fact that they have actually included co-op mode on here in order to participate and actually get something from it. But basically, long story short, there's going to be several mechanics in this fight. You know, you're basically going to It says right here, random. So when the challenge begins, one of the following astral anomalies will occur at random. So you're going to get 3 of these different anomalies. It basically says you got to defeat monsters to accumulate what they call this celestial energy. Now, the celestial energy will proc on your screen in order to utilize this energy and basically dump it into like a totem on the screen. Once you do that so many times, that's how you basically complete the challenge. Once you get so built up so far, then that's how you do the additional damage and you basically complete that stage. But nevertheless, we're going to dive in. We're going to give more information on that. During that fight as well, there is 2 different buffs that will be randomly placed on a random hero in your lineup. And yes, these buffs do carry over to aid the co-op from my understanding. So if you're running with a buddy, and like I said, one of these, the heroic Starburst, for instance, gives a increase in attack buff to you and your fellow characters around you. Again, also affecting in PvP or in co-op. And then also the other one, the Starburst on this side here, also gives a higher efficiency to dumping in those celestial, what are they called? The celestial energy, okay? So that's going to be kind of like, it's going to be a different mechanic, so make sure to get in there and take advantage of that. But that's going to be pretty much it when it comes to the different phases and the different stages in the game. And last but not least, they do have another set of 3 world quests that you can collect, but you only unlock each of those 3 after each phase. So once you complete phase 1, you'll unlock some of them. You complete phase 2, you unlock some of those additional world quests, and then you unlock the third or the final ones on phase 3 once you complete phase 3. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm super excited to get in there and do the event, so I just wanted to bring you all of the information from the current update from the official, like I said, Genshin Impact website. But like I said, we're going to be tuning in, so make sure to be subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I drop these phase videos. But I'm going to be dropping off phase 1 tomorrow. I'm going to be dropping off phase 2 the following day, so then it will be pretty much on that 17th mark. So when it drops on the 18th, you'll be ready to go for phase 2 and know exactly what to do. And then the same thing with phase 3, we'll be dropping that as well before, I believe, November 23rd when it drops as well, just to give you guys a shorter video and all of the information you need to know to take advantage of the different phases. But that's going to be it for me. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next one.